How do peeps, and welcome to Talking Paranormal with the Old Man. I am the old man. What I try to do is I am a paranormal investigator with over 30 years experience. I've written 6 books, the 7th one's in the publisher right now. Been on TV, TV once, a show called A Haunting, and ours was The Attic, Season 3, Episode 3. And we've been on a DVD called A Haunting on Hamilton Street, and we do have our own group still. It is Southeast Michigan Ghost Hunter Society. Go check out our Facebook page. And basically, I use all of my experience to react to paranormal videos. And I'm not afraid to call BS if it's BS. If it's fake, I'm going to say it's fake. I don't like people being misled and thinking that this is the paranormal how it's supposed to be when it's not. So, with that being said, we're going to be reacting to King Frostmare today. If you haven't already, go to his page, like and subscribe. I already have. Oh, it says that I haven't. Oh, yes, I have too. Yes, I'm sorry. I have. I'm looking at the other one there. And while you're feeling generous, come back to ours and like and subscribe mine too, please. Thank you. I would appreciate it. So today we're going to look at 12 new scary TikTok videos you should never watch. Well, when someone says I shouldn't do something, I do it just because out of spite. So you should never watch these. Well, I'm going to because you said not to. Yep. So that's what we're going to do. So, without any further hesitation, King Frostmare, let's see what you got, buddy. And I think that's him. Actually, and it's like I've seen him before, and his voice does not sound like the body is coming out of. You know how did you have these people that have a really deep voice, and they're a small dude, man, or there's a really big, tall dude, and his voice is like this. So his voice does not match the body that he has. So, again, you told me not to watch this, so we're going to watch it. All right, King Frostmare, show me what you got.
Hello everybody, now it's time to
That's
look at
him.
the scariest videos of
That's
the week
him.
again.
That's
I
him.
hope you are all ready, and now let's buckle up and stay frosty.
That's him.
After moving into their new
I
home,
like that
the
voice.
family quickly began to feel that something was off.
Let
They
me move
kept
my
catching
shit.
strange shadows out of the corners of
There
their
we go.
eyes,
Move
and
my-
their
move
child
my shit.
insisted
Okay.
that something was coming into his room at night.
Children can see
Wanting
things.
answers, the father installed several security cameras
Oh, nice.
throughout the house.
Nice.
One of the recordings came from the basement family room, and what it captured was deeply unsettling.
What the fuck is that? What the
A dark
fuck?
figure appears to be lingering near the staircase.
Yeah, no
According
shit.
to the family, nobody was in the basement at the time, and they had no explanation for what was seen on the footage. Naturally, the whole experience left them shaken, but that was not the end of it. A few nights later, the camera on the main floor captured something even more disturbing.
It's the same shadow. That's cool. That's cool. I like this one. This one's good.
What looks like the same shadowy figure
Yeah, no
can be
shit.
seen passing through the wall and moving toward a bedroom.
head's coming off
The
of
family
that, yeah.
was asleep during the recording, and once again, no one could explain what had been caught on camera. It is hard not to find that incredibly creepy.
Oh, no, that's weird.
The final piece of evidence was a photograph
Oh,
the
nice.
father reportedly took just before entering the attic. He noticed something dark at the top of the stairs
I'm
and
intrigued.
quickly snapped a picture.
Oh, that's cool.
Staring back at him was a disturbing figure with
That's
glowing
cool.
eyes. After seeing all of this, he began to believe that whatever was in the house might be far darker than he had first imagined. Could something malevolent still be lingering there?
Well, the thing is this, though. The thing is this. Is the reflecting eyes, the glowing eyes, if the dad took a picture with the flash, that would explain the eyes. Now, if he did not use a flash, I have no idea why his eyes would glow.
there, possibly to believe that whatever was in the house might be far darker than he had first imagined. Could something malevolent still be lingering there,
That's
possibly
cool.
tied to the previous owner?
Thumbs up on this one. This is a good one.
Or is there another explanation behind these shadow encounters?
I don't know.
I will be keeping a close eye out for any future updates in this case.
Yeah, please do. I'm curious.
This is exactly why you need to know a house's history before moving in. So there's this guy, Alicia's brother,
Oh, seen
who
this
just
one.
got a new place in Texas. First night after the move, he's just sitting there when he hears something in the room coming closer to him.
But do you know what a poltergeist is? Whoever this guy is? See, I just don't know about this one. I don't know. Saw this before.
It's fucking crazy.
My only issue is he's too calm. Okay? So that to me is a red flag. I'm not saying that is fake. Okay? That's got me in trouble before. But usually when you're this calm, most people be running the hell out of this house. Okay? Or at least running out of their room. He's just like, oh, okay, this is moving. Might not be fake, but to me, his reaction, and I know people have different reactions to this kind of stuff, paranormal, but for me, this is a red flag. Does not mean that it's fake. It's a red flag for me.
The dresser starts sliding straight toward him. Then, when it gets right up close, something's walking across the top of the mattress. He's freaked out, but he just signed the lease and isn't about to bail, so he stays the night. When morning comes, there's a scratch mark across his waist. Then he does something really stupid and
What?
actually tries talking to whatever's there with him. And this is what gets captured on camera.
That's not that bad.
Get out.
That's not that
No.
bad.
I wanted to.
Talking to the spirits, that's not that bad, actually. But dude, why? You gotta have the fucking camera, dude. If you're gonna be taking pictures like this, put the camera so you can see it, dude. God, seriously. Attention to detail. Attention to detail.
He's on a video call with Alicia, his sister, explaining everything that's been happening, when, suddenly, the dresser gets violently pushed right at him.
The button was right there. That wasn't very nice. I'm pretty sure you don't care about my stuff. I'm sitting up now. I'm not sitting back down. You're not gonna hurt me. You're not gonna hurt me.
Then the voice goes,
You can move it all you want to. I'm not scared of you.
on a bet.
I'm not scared of you.
That would have been cool.
I'm not fucking scared of you.
Watch your mouth.
I'm not scared of you.
So you don't antagonize. You can
Stay back
talk
where
to
you at, wherever you
them,
are. Don't touch me.
but don't antagonize. That's a bad thing. It's just gonna piss them off.
I don't want this by me.
Too scared to stay there, he crashes somewhere else for the night. But when he gets back, the whole house is completely trashed. He sets up a camera and starts cleaning up the disaster when he realizes the camera's picking up some kind of voice.
Actually, it actually wouldn't be demonic talking. It would be demoning. Or I'm sorry, demon. It would be demon talking, not demonic talking. So now he doesn't know if this is a demon or a poltergeist. So, red flag number 2.
Between objects moving by themselves and now this voice, Alicia says the management company agreed to relocate him. So whatever's happening in that house stays unsolved.
Yeah, but you
This
still
young
follow
man
him.
says that frightening paranormal activity began shortly after he moved into his apartment, never knowing what might happen from one night to the next and constantly on edge. He
Okay.
eventually started documenting everything he was experiencing. For the past few days, some really strange stuff has been going on in this house.
Coś stuka. Kurwa, znowu. Ja pierdolę. Ja pierdolę. O kurwa.
Oh,
O
shoot.
kurwa. Ja pierdolę, teraz jakieś
Oh,
styki
shoot.
się ze światłem kurwa dzieją.
That's like HE
Kurwa
double
mać.
hockey sticks.
Sure, glass falling on its own is creepy enough, but pretty soon the activity started getting way more intense.
Próbuję zasnąć. Teraz co chwilę coś mi kurwa w okno puka. Balkonowe. No nie, kurwa! Pierdolę. O kurwa. Ja pierdolę. Nic tutaj nie ma. Kurwa mać. Mam już tego dosyć.
What kind of view do you have?
Mam już tego kurwa dosyć. Nie mam kurwa. Kurwa mać! Nie, nie kurwa. Nie. Kurwa, od kilku minut znowuż coś mi... Kurwa, pierdolę. Pierdolę to kurwa. Kurwa, co jest? Nie. Potrzebuję drugą rękę.
Put the phone down.
Jestem kurwa w środku. Woda podkręcana. No jeszcze kurwa nie schodzi, ja pierdolę. A ta suszarka tutaj nie wiem jakim cudem zblokowała drzwi.
Who blocked the door? She? Who the fuck is she?
O kurwa!
Many people who have seen his recordings believe a poltergeist may be haunting the apartment. Since no real backstory is known at this point, that possibility does seem entirely plausible.
Another red flag.
A truck driver has shared the following clip, which he described as extremely terrifying.
Oh, come on. It's a sex doll. Seriously? Have you seen those things recently? They look real. That's a sex doll. He's taking her out on a date.
He noticed that the woman's face appeared horribly distorted, almost inhuman. Because of that, he came to believe that she was either possessed or under the influence of some dark presence. Others, of course, argue that the clip may simply be fake. Even so, it was unsettling enough to leave plenty of viewers genuinely
Well, he needs to
creeped
get
out.
off his phone for one thing. He's texting as he's fucking look at this shit. He's texting as he's driving. Dude,
This
get
is
off the
another
phone.
short clip, recorded by a passing driver who spotted a strange figure off in the distance and decided to capture what was happening. It is unclear whether this was simply a disturbed person behaving erratically or something far more unsettling. Whatever the case, the behavior itself was not only bizarre, but also
Interesting. I don't know.
extremely dangerous and reckless. Some viewers pointed out that the person's head appears unusually shiny and oddly shaped, which
know
only
about
added to the
that.
unease surrounding the footage. While we
Where?
cannot say for certain what was
I don't know.
actually seen here, the clip left many people genuinely baffled.
I'm baffled.
So this group of young people decides to explore the remains of this old hospital that's been abandoned for
Nice.
years. They go
Nice.
during the day, with sunlight coming through the broken walls. And at
Nice.
first everything looks fine, nothing to worry about. But then they start hearing dogs making these desperate sounds. What happens after that? Just watch this.
Okay.
What do you want? Do this here. Plug over here. Well, I think there's a ladder here. The ladder is destroyed. What the heck?
I don't hear dogs.
20, he always manages to do well in explorations. Let's go.
It's not.
We don't have to capture the camera.
They're beating the
There's a
dog.
dog. I hear the dog.
Come here. Come here. Son of
They're moving the camera so fucking much, man.
It's definitely a face, but it doesn't look like anything human. The skin looks wrong. The stare is locked and intense. And worst of all, there are these horn-like things sticking out from the sides
No,
of
I don't
its
think
head.
so.
You see
No.
that? There's no way to make sense of it. No
No.
clear answer. Just that one moment, and then it's gone. Do you think it was just some homeless person hiding in the ruins whose face got distorted by shadows? Or could this be something way
no.
more disturbing than that?
If the camera didn't
Maybe
jerk
an encounter
so much,
with something we can't identify?
might be able to determine better, but I don't know.
A school principal caught this on video, and in
Okay.
what you're about to see, he's
Fire!
trying to
There's
wrap his head
fire!
around something
There's
completely
fire!
impossible.
Barrio San Martín.
Oh, it's not fire. Never mind.
7:10 de la mañana. Esto yo pensé que era una broma, pensé que era
So what am I
algo
looking at?
llamativo por parte de los alumnos, pensé incluso que era un chiste de mal gusto,
Okay,
pero estoy
but-
acá en la plaza.
Listen. You hear the wind blowing. Okay. Now I only said okay. If there's more than one swing and only one's moving, different story. We'll find out here in a second. But you can hear the wind on his phone. The wind's blowing pretty good. So let's see if there's more than one swing that's moving or more than one swing.
Del barrio San Martín en San Nicolás de los Arroyos antes de ingresar a la escuela y vemos que esa hamaca se está moviendo sola. Esto es completamente sorprendente porque la hamaca que está al lado no se mueve. La hamaca del medio. Esto que al parecer
But see now,
puede
but now
llegar a
see they're all
considerarse muy
moving now.
extraño.
Or is that a shadow?
No tiene una explicación lógica.
Can't tell.
Pero según lo que contaban los alumnos, esta
know.
hamaca se
I
mueve
don't know.
sola, siempre de la misma manera.
You can hear the wind.
El
I
día
wish
de
that I
hoy no
would.
hay
There-
viento.
What do you mean there's no fucking wind? It's through your phone, dude.
Podemos observar los árboles que están
Listen.
totalmente quietos. Las luces
Yeah.
prenden y apagan, pero esa hamaca siempre se mueve sola.
What you're looking at is obvious. The playground is totally empty, not a single kid or adult anywhere. It's early morning, way too early for anyone to be out there playing.
It's too
There's
early
no
for him
wind
to be
that
out,
you can
too.
tell. The trees aren't moving at all, and all the other playground
Yeah.
equipment is sitting
But you can
perfectly
hear the
still,
wind.
all except for one. What really matters here is that the full video goes on for 9 whole minutes.
Holy
For
shit.
9 straight minutes, no edits at all. The whole time, this thing just keeps going.
Yeah, but
the
how,
guy looks
how can you tell there's no edits? It's so freaking blurry.
completely baffled, and he even runs into some students from his school who saw the same thing happen. So he knows it's not just in his head.
Didn't
What's
he-
going on here?
Didn't he say that it was 3 o'clock in the morning?
Why is it just that one
think they
seesaw
did.
moving, and why that rocking horse and nothing else? Everything around them is totally still. What's your take on this? Could there be some normal reason why these
Okay.
things are moving so steadily, so perfectly, all by themselves? Or maybe, just maybe, there's something there that doesn't want us to know it's watching.
Martín en San Nicolás de los Arroyos
Okay.
antes de
I'm
ingresar a la
curious.
escuela
I'm curious.
y vemos que esa hamaca se está
I
moviendo
thought he said it
sola.
was 3 o'clock in the morning.
Esto es completamente sorprendente porque la hamaca que está
To wrap his head around something completely impossible.
Barrio San Martín.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad, dog.
10 de la
It's
mañana.
7:10.
Esto yo
Okay.
pensé que era una broma.
Minutes. For 9 straight minutes, no edits at all.
Never
the whole
mind.
time, this thing just keeps
Never
going.
mind.
The guy
My-
looks completely baffled.
My bad.
And he even runs into some students from his school who saw the same thing happen. So he knows it's not just in his head. What's going on here? Why is it just that one seesaw moving,
I
and
don't
why
know.
that rocking
I don't
horse
know.
and nothing else? Everything around them is totally still. What's your take on this? Could there be some normal reason why these things are moving so steadily, so perfectly, all by themselves? Or maybe, just maybe, there's something there that doesn't want us
There's
to know it's
explanations
watching.
for anything.
This next video is really bizarre. A mom recorded this while she was home by herself, and she started hearing this noise, like someone or something was humming nearby. Listen closely to this
Okay,
and put
alright.
yourself in her place for a second.
Oh, I will.
¿Alcanzan a escuchar? Estoy sola. Apenas son las 12 del día. Mis hijos se fueron a la escuela. Y pareciera que alguien está cantando adentro de la casa. Me voy a acercar. Pero siento que aquí es donde se escucha más.
I don't know.
No me quiero alejar porque siento que es aquí donde estaba. Uy,
I don't see no shadows or nothing. Which is a good thing. Okay. Don't see nothing. Looks like the TV's about ready to fall, but that's just other point.
no. Es acá.
She has the music, so something's gonna happen.
Uy, escucha.
Somebody's knocking. Will you let me
Uy,
in?
se oyen unas
Or them in.
pisadas.
One of the two.
Ay, Dios. Yo mejor me vengo.
You could definitely hear something
No, you
there.
could hear
At
something.
first, everyone figured it was just coming from somewhere else in the house. But then some people noticed something creepy.
What?
It actually sounded like it was coming from inside the mirror itself.
How could you tell? Sound travels, ma'am.
I'm alone.
People have always said that
I'm
mirrors
alone.
aren't just normal household items.
Where'd that
Going
come
way
from?
back, these reflective surfaces were thought to show more than just your reflection. They could even reveal things that were present, but unseen. Some people think certain beings don't need a physical form to show themselves.
This is true.
Instead, they use mirrors and other reflective surfaces to watch us,
This is
or
true
maybe
also.
even try to reach out and make contact.
That's true also. Okay.
So there's this young woman staying at a house way out in the Appalachian Mountains, and she had
Okay.
one of the weirdest experiences while filming herself on her bed. You have probably heard about the Appalachian Mountains before.
I have.
They're actually one of the oldest mountain ranges anywhere in the world. These mountains have a ton of history, but they're
They do.
also full of legends about
do.
things that shouldn't exist.
They do.
People talk about hearing strange sounds after dark, seeing figures standing between the trees, and creatures that copy human voices to lure people in. And it looks like this young woman just became part of another terrifying Appalachian story.
Just FYI, there's it's not on no more. It was on the Travel Channel, I believe, or Destination America. Either way. Mountain Monsters. It brings out my inner hillbilly when I watch that show. It had the main characters were Trapper, who has since passed away, Buck, Willie, Bill, they call him Wild Bill, Jeffro, and Huckleberry. If you it's and I'm not making fun of hillbillies, okay? I'm not, but it's just they were good old boys that were in the Appalachian Mountains, and they were chasing the monsters. But they would also go to like Ohio to the Ohio Grass Man, but they always had evidence. So they always had witnesses. They always had the traps made, but for some reason, gosh darn it, the monsters always escaped the traps. Either went the wrong way, or they had the trap but broke out of the trap. it's entertainment. It's funny. So if you get a chance and if you're interested, the show was called Mountain Monsters. I think you can find it on Discovery Plus. I'm sure you can, and probably on YouTube too. But yeah, Mountain Monsters. Check it out.
But here's the thing, this didn't happen out in the woods somewhere.
Okay.
This happened inside her own house.
Don't matter.
Keep your eyes on the area near the closet.
Look at the crapper. It's always in the crapper, it seems like.
But yeah, it was super fun.
Yeah, no shit. Oh, I've seen this one too. I don't know.
Yeah, I'll see if you can come over in a bit.
So,
You should bring your dog.
the red flag that I have, and I think I said this when I saw this a couple of days ago. Why is she on her phone taping the conversation with her friend? Wouldn't you be like either on speaker or on the phone? Why are you taping it? Because you can't see nothing but, yeah. So, not saying this is fake, but her actions is a red flag. Sorry.
Your dog's really, really big and cute.
I don't know what this
Nope.
is.
Mom?
There was something hiding back there behind the closet. You could see a face
saw
just
you
staring
see
at
it.
her the
You
entire
saw it.
time. She didn't even notice it was there until the very end of the video, and at first she thought maybe it was her mom. She
Why would
stopped
her mom be
recording
in the
right away,
closet?
but she says when she rushed over
Seriously?
to check the
Come
closet,
on.
nobody was there. After that, she decided to just drop it and not dig any deeper into what
Or did her mom come out of the closet?
happened. But the next night was even worse. Whatever it was came back and kept watching her from the darkness inside that closet.
I'm recording this to see if I can catch it on camera this time.
Don't whisper.
I swear I've been hearing noises.
Don't whisper. Oh, see, my big mouth was talking. Let me go
Inside
back.
that closet.
I'll shut up. Shush.
I'm recording this to see if I can catch it on camera this time. I'm home alone for the night, and I swear I've been hearing noises. My fucking God. And usually this happens, but this time I'm so fucking good.
That's probably dust. That's probably dust. The orbs are dust.
Some people think this could be a mimic, one of those entities that watches you, copies how you move.
Wait. Is this the same video we just watched? I don't think it was, but it's the same
And then starts talking to you in your exact same voice. Things got really disturbing when after a whole week of nothing
is
it
the
showed up
same.
again. What
It
you're
is the
about
same
to
house.
see is absolutely unsettling.
Okay.
Imagine being this girl and waking up
Let
in the
me
middle of the
move
night
my
to see
shit.
this staring back at you.
I guess I should have looked at her tag down here to see. But it is the same girl. The tag right there.
No, bro.
The tag right there.
That was absolutely terrifying. It looked like the thing was trying to move closer to her, and apparently that's exactly what it wanted to do. When nighttime came around again, this young woman was so scared of being watched from the closet that she started snapping multiple photos.
Well, come out of the
But
closet.
the really creepy thing, one of those pictures captured what you're about to see right now.
Nah, red flags. I'm sorry.
The thing wasn't hiding in the closet anymore. It had moved closer to her, It seemed like the entity was sending a message, making it clear there was nothing between them now. They were in the same space, face to face, and soon it would start messing with her directly. What they were dealing with was a mimic entity, the kind that lives off your fear and drags you down into total despair before it feeds on you completely. The really disturbing part? This young woman hasn't posted anything since then.
Of course
We
not.
haven't heard from her at all.
So the whole thing is we encountered a mimic when we were at Waverly Hills Sanitarium doing the investigation a couple years ago, and it was just a mimic. It doesn't bring you down. Yeah, red flag. Sorry guys, that one is very suspect. Now let me move my
During
shit.
her night shift, this
Hold
nurse
on.
kept hearing strange sounds drifting
shit.
from one of the recovery rooms. These weren't normal noises, not people talking, not equipment beeping or humming. The sounds were erratic, like something was shifting around in there. Feeling
Okay.
that creeping unease spread through her, she grabbed her phone and hit record as she made her way toward the room. When she walked in and flipped the light switch, her camera picked up something that makes absolutely no sense. If what we're looking at is actually a
Yeah, it's a foot. It's right there. Right there. It's a foot. It's a foot. It's a foot. Huh.
human foot,
Where's the
then
rest of the body?
where's the person it's attached to?
Thank
The
you.
bed's completely empty. Nobody's lying there at all.
Well, no one could be laying
There's
like
no
that.
evidence of anyone crouching or hiding anywhere nearby.
'Cause
But
the
that
foot's all
foot is
wrong.
just sitting there, perfectly still, like it's part of something or someone that isn't fully there. Okay, if we're trying to be rational about this, maybe it's just a trick of the camera. Could be shadows playing games, or some random item sitting at just the right angle
I
to
don't
look like
think
a human
I
foot.
don't think so.
Here's the thing though. The way it's shaped, all those little details, how everything's proportioned, it all points to this being an actual foot. And that's when things get really dark. In some occult
Okay.
traditions, people talk about partial entities, things that try to push through into our world, but couldn't make it all the way through. Old writings call them fragments,
Don't
pieces
know
of
about
something
that.
much bigger that attempted the crossing, but got stuck halfway.
I don't think so. I don't know. But that, I mean, that is definitely a foot. That's not a shadow. That's not, that's not anything else. I don't know.
Drop
I
your
don't know.
thoughts down in the comments and let me know what you think.
Don't know. All right. That was King Frostmare. That was interesting. Couple of them, like I said, just because I am advertising, free advertising. My cousin owns a tattoo place. Van Gogh Tattoos in Grand Ledge. If you ever in Grand Ledge, Michigan, and need some ink, she's the person to go see. She's done quite a few of mine here too. So yeah, free advertising. And cousin, I won't mention your name, but you're welcome. Free advertising. I'm kidding, of course. All right. Again, thank you for lasting until the end. I think what I'm going to try to do is, and again, like and subscribe if you do. If you don't. It's free. I'm going to try. We're doing Bath, Michigan. Well, I guess I should probably do that too. Okay, so we're doing Bath, Michigan. On my watch is going. What do you do? I don't know, I'll think about it in a second. We're doing Bath, the Bath school bombing site, a week from this weekend. I forgot it was Memorial Day weekend, but it's more for testing out new equipment. So May 23rd from 8 until midnight, Bath, Michigan, free investigation. Show up if you want. We always get activity there. We have we're trying out our new equipment. We have the drone's not new, but we're going to fly the drone to get some footage. We have a new It's a 36-foot REM EMF tripwire with lights and sound. So we're going to try that out before we go to the other investigation we're going to talk about in a second. We got 2 new REM pods we're going to try out. We have a new thermal imaging camera we're going to try out. We have a new tape recorder that I'm going to try out, and we have a new 2 new trail cams. Hopefully better than the other one we had. The other one was a piece of shit. Got it at Ollie's, which is like a discontinued discount store here in town, and that camera did not work from day one. So that's all going to be tested. So when we go to Randolph County Asylum in July 18th, it's just south of Winchester, Indiana. Oh, and then we're an hour away from a Buc-ee's. You know, the Buc-ee's gas station store stuff. Never been to a Buc-ee's. We've been close when we were in New Orleans, but not close enough. This is an hour away. We're going to Buc-ee's, god dang it. Off my bucket list, Buc-ee's. And that's going to be on my fucking thumbnail. You watch. Me doing this is going to be on my thumbnail. You watch. Oh my goodness, you can't do nothing. So yeah, July 18th, if you're in Winchester County, Winchester, Indiana, the investigation is $63. Not our choice. We have to pay the people. You have to pay the piper if you want to investigate places like this. So we had to pay too. So if you come, you gotta pay too. But you pay to them, you don't pay to us. So again, thank you for lasting until the end, and until we meet again, hopefully in Bath. If not before that, I do have probably one more podcast, or I'm not sorry, not podcast, video reaction before then. But if not, I hope to see you in Bath, Michigan on the 23rd. I'm confused. That's what happens when you get old. Okay, I'm done. Until we meet again, bye-bye.